Welcome back, everybody. This is Coach Cano from Caps Cave Strength. I'm with Bruce Mendoza and Nicole Stevens. We're at Westlake Village in the wonderful and awesome Athletics Performance Training Center. And this is part 2 with Nicole and Bruce. And Nicole's going to share with us her perspective from a female's perspective, her strength training journey. And so, Nicole, I wanted to ask you, what were the issues, the female perspective issues that you had to overcome, or maybe did you have any doubts or any insecurities before going to strength training?
Yeah, I would definitely say when I first started training with Bruce, he very specifically asked me what my goals were, and at the time I just wanted to, not have any future issues. So Bruce definitely helped me get past my injuries, as well as he did show me that being a part of strength training isn't how it has to be. Like, I told him I do not want my arms to be any bigger than they are, and I don't want any. Yeah, I was like very adamant about that, and I've been doing, upper body exercises as well as lower body exercises, and my arms haven't been any bigger. If anything, they've gotten smaller and more toned, as opposed to any sort of like gaining muscle in which ways I do.
Alright, so would you say that has your body changed? In other words, has it stayed the same frame, or how has your body developed over time?
Originally, when I first started with strength training, I'd say the first 2 years was dropping weight and gaining muscle. And so you see a drop and then a steadiness. And everything since I've been doing a lot of cardio mixed with strength training, I've been relatively the same weight for a while. And I mean, if anything, it's just been like showing me that strength training isn't what's going to change your body in like a more masculine way if you don't want it to be. If I did, then it could happen, but it would be I'd have to work so hard at it.
Would you say that you definitely feel feminine in strength training?
Yeah, I do. And when I do show up to meets, I wear all pink, and I'm the only one that does that. So I know that people think might not take me seriously for it, but I don't have any problems with it.
All right, that's great. Is there anything that you would like to share or say to any of the female viewers that are out there?
Yeah, I think a huge misconception that I see so many of my friends make is that just doing cardio and just doing things that will just burn calories won't get you looking fit. So you're not going to look fit if you're just running and doing things like that. If you're not doing any sort of strength-based exercises behind that, you will be reaching a fit goal.
Did you have any animosity or any kind of negative feedback from your friends? Did they question your path?
Yeah, so after my very first powerlifting meet, I did really good, and I was really happy with my success. I got so much awkward feedback from my guy friends at school who were like, oh, she does so much weightlifting, that's just strange. But it doesn't, if they don't know what they're doing, it's not my problem.
You're just going to focus on what you're going to do.
Yeah, and I've been doing it for a long time. I've been successful with myself. So.
6 years, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been good for me.
Anything that you want to add, Bruce?
The changes that I've seen in Nicole's body since we started training. Her overall weight has fluctuated by about, give or take, 7 pounds, but her muscle density has increased so much. And she's just, like she said, a very fit looking woman because of the strength base. We didn't do any cardio or kind of traditional caloric burning activities besides weight training. Like I said, she walked with the sled. We did a ton of core and hip work with her. In addition with the traditional lifts, squat, bench, and deadlifts, and her body kind of accepted those very well, and her physique just looks good yet strong.
And you know,
Without being intimidating to another woman and not to men at all.
sure. And that's the great thing is that we live now today in a much more accepting society where strength training we know now is not just beneficial for men, but it's beneficial for women. And the great thing is that more women like Nicole, they're getting into strength training and just setting the examples, you know. We used to have these old beliefs, these ideas of femininity, and strength training wasn't compatible then with femininity, but you know, people like Nicole and other women who are strength training, they're proving it otherwise. So I'm very hopeful and very excited to see more Nicoles coming out of it, and Nicole just be a shining light and example to other women and girls out there who could be in your place and they could be experiencing what you're experiencing. Not only just for track and field and your sports performance, but for your overall well-being in life.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, any last statements you guys want to mention before we go to the next segment?
Osteoporosis, it's serious. Take it seriously, especially for women, even in their teenage years. It's something that bone density needs to be developed, and it's only going to be developed, and you're only going to outpace the amount of bone density that you lose every year with strength training.
So you see, folks, it's been proven strength training definitely slows down, if not halts, osteoporosis. So Nicole is well on her way to making sure that not only does she keep her strength, but her bone density will be there, and God willing, no osteoporosis. So thanks for watching, everybody. This is Coach Cano, Bruce Mendoza, Caps Strength. See you again.